Did you know that having bad handwriting is actually a good thing?
Well, I guess I'm lucky. I have terrible handwriting.
So you know, like in school, like how teachers are always saying like you have to have good handwriting. If you don't, you're gonna fail in life. But what if I told you that they're the ones that are wrong?
Dude, my teachers used to hate me because of my handwriting.
So recently, a lot of research has been done on people's handwriting, and they found that people with bad handwriting could actually be a genius. So if you look at Elon Musk, who created Tesla and SpaceX, and Gary Vee, they're all geniuses, right? But the one thing they have in common is that they kind of have sloppy handwriting. And Kanye West is one of the most creative artists there is, but he's known for having really bad handwriting where people can't even read his writing. Basically, it's that their brain is really gifted and thinks faster than they can write. So it's like their brain is going so fast that their hand can't even catch up with their brain. And that's why it's so messy.
Dude, I always thought the people with the neatest handwriting were always the smartest. It was also found that people who would rather stay inside and do less physical activity are more likely to be a genius because they're able to stay inside and entertain themselves with their own thoughts. And you know when you're taking notes in school and you just end up having a bunch of drawings all over your paper?
Dude, I never took notes in school.
So a study showed that students who draw and doodle during class were actually able to memorize 30% more information than kids who were actually trying to pay attention in class.
What?
And a personality expert found that people who have anxiety or worry a lot actually have higher levels of creativity and imagination.
All I know is that you literally worry about every little thing.
I know, and it was actually found that when people are constantly talking to themselves, it's actually a sign of them being a genius because it shows how hyperactive their brain is.
I still 100% believe that there's a lot of people out there that have no idea they're geniuses. Have you heard of the theory about people with messy rooms?
No.
You know how parents are always telling their kids you have to clean your room and they get mad at them for staying up late? And parents are always saying if you have a messy room, you won't be able to get a job in life and you won't be successful?
Yeah, mom and dad always told me, but I never listened.
What if I told you that the parents are the ones that are wrong?
Oh, here we go.
So multiple research studies have been done by scientists at the University of Minnesota where they found that people with messy rooms and people that stay up late are actually more intelligent than the average person and they have a higher IQ.
Wait, really?
People who have messy rooms subconsciously just leave things messy and unorganized because it sparks their creativity. It makes them rely on their memory, like where everything is, and it's actually traits of a genius. It's also found that people with higher IQs go to sleep later, so like they stay up to like 3 or 4 a.m. because it takes longer for their brain to like relax and shut down because they're constantly thinking.
Dude, I wish I knew this as a kid. I would be telling my mom this all the time.
All right, y'all. This video is gonna be like a real ass video. Okay, this shit is why chosen ones, we are geniuses. Okay, we flat out, just straight up, nigga, all chosen ones are geniuses. Okay, if you can't relate to this video, the shit that I'm about to say, that shit, I guess shit, you can't relate to it, nigga. Does that mean you're not a genius? I don't know, nigga. I don't really give a fuck. But the shit that I'm about to say is actually pretty crazy. Okay. But before I can even talk about why we're geniuses, I have to talk about our brain, okay? How our mind and our brain works, okay? Now, the way I'm going to describe our brain, okay, to society standards is actually some shit you don't want to have. You don't want, like the way society, like, make us look in our brain and shit look, it makes it look like it's a bad shit. It's actually not no bad shit, okay? It's really not a bad thing to have this type of brain. Okay, but it's the truth on how our brain is, okay? So before I can even talk about how we're geniuses, I have to talk about how our brain works, all right? So, like I said, this is about chosen ones being geniuses, all right? Okay? Number one, okay, we have a hyperactive ass brain, okay? Our brain is hyperactive as fuck. See what I'm saying? Our brain is just out of control. We damn near have an ADHD brain. Okay, we have a fucking ADHD brain. You know what I'm saying? ADD brain, ADHD brain. Now, mind you, okay, all that ADHD shit is fake. So if you've been diagnosed with that shit, I'm not diagnosed with that shit. But if you have been diagnosed, all that shit is fake, nigga. So just understand that the reason why they diagnose you with that shit is because they understand that niggas with brains like that, wild ass brains, are hard to control. Okay. They have a creative ass brain, and also like they're dangerous to the system because those type of brains don't fucking follow no rules and shit. They don't follow no rules. They don't. That's pretty much why you probably been diagnosed with that shit, because your ass was not listening to shit. Your ass was not trying to listen to nobody. It wasn't because you was out of control, because you wasn't trying to listen to shit. Again, I wasn't diagnosed with that shit. So if you have been diagnosed with that ADHD shit, that shit's all fake. But let me just continue. We damn near have an ADHD brain. Okay, we have a hyperactive ass, wild ass brain. Our brain is wild and hyperactive as fuck. Our brain is crazy. We have a crazy ass brain. I know I have a crazy ass brain, nigga. We basically living like an ADHD brain. See what I'm saying? We have a hyperactive ass brain, bro. Okay, our brain is hyperactive as fuck. Okay. Okay. And like the thing is like we have like I said, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why our brain is so wild and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why our brain is so wild and just out of control and hyperactive as fuck, the main reason why it's like that is because of our soul, guys. Like I told you, our soul, okay? You know what I'm saying? The reason why we have a powerful ass, chaotic ass brain, right, is because, nigga, our soul, it comes from our soul, guys. Gotta understand, your soul actually is actually... It actually lays in your fucking, it basically damn near in your pineal gland. Yes, it's all throughout the rest of your body and shit, but that shit's all throughout your fucking pineal gland, right? That's where it is. That's where it sits, but it goes all throughout your body. You know what I'm saying? But its root is right here through your soul. That's where, when it's in the body, the root is really around there. So I'm saying, so if you think about it, right? Like I told you guys, like I said, we come from the highest dimension. I've been telling you guys this shit. We come from the highest fucking dimensions. So I'm saying, so if you get a soul from the highest dimension, that's a powerful ass soul. You know what I'm saying? That's a powerful ass fucking soul. So if you get a soul from the highest dimension and put it in a human body, you know what I'm saying? You put it in I wouldn't even say human, but if you put it in this body and you put it in the brain, in our brain, that brain is going to be wild and out of control. So because the soul is already powerful in and of itself. So that soul has to stay there. You know what I'm saying? The soul has to be in that fucking brain. So that soul is going to make that brain go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That powerful ass soul that comes from the highest dimensions is going to go crazy as fuck. Make the brain go hyper. This is why you have a hyperactive ass brain. You know what I'm saying? This is why your brain is hyperactive as fuck. This is why your brain is out of control. You just can't stop thinking about crazy shit. Your brain is just crazy. It just never stops. This is why, nigga, because you come from the highest fucking realms, right? And you put that shit in that spot, in that body, in that brain, nigga, that brain's gonna be a wild ass brain. You know what I'm saying? That brain is crazy as fuck, guys. So that's another thing, okay? That's another thing, guys. Your brain, that shit, that's why it's hella hyperactive. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say, you have a fucking ADHD brain. It's because your soul is so fucking powerful. It causes your brain to be crazy and hyperactive. You know what I'm saying? You have that's the truth. You know, that's the truth. You see what I'm saying? It's because your soul is too powerful. It's way too chaotic. It's way too chaotic. And it's just, guys, do you guys really understand what I'm saying? That shit comes from some of the most powerful dimensions, bro. If you are a chosen one, that shit comes from the most powerful dimensions. Okay? Your soul really be coming from a deep ass, high ass, powerful dimension, bro. That shit ain't playing games. That shit is a real powerful ass. So you put it in this fucking brain, that shit's gonna make the brain go crazy. The whole body's gonna go crazy. This is why you be doing crazy ass shit. Cause nigga, that's why, bro. Okay? Okay, that's why. Okay, this is why you be getting bored so fucking easily. This is the reason why you be getting bored so easily, guys. And you be just so unfocused just way too easily. Okay, you can't focus on shit that don't interest you. Anything that don't interest you, you get bored hella easy. All right, this is why. Okay, for example, like a 9-to-5 job or something, like a job or something. That's why you be getting so damn bored at that job. See what I'm saying? Because you have a hyperactive, crazy ass brain. See what I'm saying? That brain needs to be entertained, bro. And not just that, even school. This way you be bored as fuck at school and shit. You be bored as fuck at, like, bro, that shit, anything that don't interest you, you're going to be bored and you get tired of that shit quick. You're going to get, this why you be getting bored as fuck quick. Because you have a hyperactive, crazy ass brain. See what I'm saying? You have a crazy ass, this is why you be getting bored quickly. And the smallest shit be getting you guys bored. Okay? And something that, like, what's it called? And sometimes you get bored so bad, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be getting bored so bad. Like for example, if you're in school and some shit, you know what I'm saying? You be getting bored so bad, you just be zoning out. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. You be so bored quickly that you just be zoning out. And you be forgetting half the time what the teacher and shit be saying. You know what I'm saying? When you guys was in school and shit, you guys be forgetting shit. You know what I'm saying? You be forgetting shit. Even at work, man, you just be forgetting shit. Like, but you're not, because you don't give a fuck, bro. You get zoned. Once you get bored, you get zoned out. You know, this is why you be getting bored and zoned out so quickly. Okay? It's cause nigga, it's cause your brain, like you can't, your brain only like that shit is so fucking busy and so just hectic and chaotic that if any shit that don't interest you, okay, anything that don't fucking interest you, like school, work, or just other shit, anything that don't interest you, nigga, that shit, your brain's gonna just think about some other shit. That shit gonna be thinking about some other shit to entertain you. Cause your brain is that hyperactive, nigga. It needs to be entertained. It just thinks about so much shit that, nigga, if you in my face and that shit that you saying ain't interesting to me, nigga, I'm literally gonna zone out. I don't even want, like, and sometimes y'all be trying to stay focused, but it really don't entertain. It don't interest you. The shit that they be saying don't interest you, so you just zone the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? You just be zoning the fuck out. Like, for example, like, if someone, like, this be happening to me. If someone, I'm talking to someone, right, and they talking to me about some shit, and the shit that, if they're talking to me about some shit that I really don't give a fuck about, or that, like, the shit is just boring as fuck, you know what I'm saying? The shit that they talking about is just boring as fuck, and I just really don't give a fuck about it, I'ma literally be zoning out, thinking about some other shit. I'll be thinking about some just different shit. You know what I'm saying? If they're talking to me about some other shit, some shit that I really don't give a fuck about, and it could be something like that, it's helpful. But you know what I'm saying? I don't care about it, nigga. I'm just gonna be zoning out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be zoning the fuck out. I'm not even gonna be paying attention to that shit. See what I'm saying? That's how your brain works, bro. That shit is so hyperactive that, nigga, it's only gonna focus on shit that it's interested in. You know what I'm saying? Because it has so much thought, so much activity going on in your brain. Nigga, if that shit that you saying ain't interesting, nigga, I'm just gonna zone out and think about some other shit or do some other shit. Feel me? You guys get what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, guys, you guys be depressed when you're doing shit that don't interest you. You know what I'm saying? This is why you guys be depressed a lot. Because you're doing shit that don't interest you. Like at school, work, or anything else. That's why I told you that 9 to 5 video I made. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you be depressed there. It's not like I was saying in my, like, when I made that 9 to 5 video. Bro, any shit that don't interest you, you will get bored and depressed. This is why a lot of you guys get bored quickly, and that shit will depress you. When you're doing certain shit that don't, school, nigga, any shit that don't fucking interest you that you're doing, you will literally be there bored as fuck, bro. You will literally be there bored as fuck, because your brain is just, you have a fucking crazy ass brain. So if you can't focus on the shit that's at task, that if it don't interest you, you literally cannot focus on it. I don't care how hard you try. You could try hard, nigga. You could try hard. But, dude, that shit don't fucking interest you. So you're not going to give a fuck about it. You're not going to be able to focus on that shit. Because your brain is so fucking wild, guys. Your brain is so fucking wild. Okay? Okay? For, like, even when I was, like, even if you were a kid and shit, and you, like, going to certain shit, like, places and shit, and that shit don't interest you, like, nigga, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think about certain times, like, when you, like, bro, that shit you will get bored so quickly, bro. Bored so quickly, and you will just be depressed, just not doing, you know what I'm saying, guys? So what I'm saying? So, like, even, like, when you was a kid, the worst punishment for me, you know what I'm saying, was actually being sent, in, like, being in my room. You know what I'm saying? Sent to my room for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? Not no ass whooping, nigga, that shit wasn't even the worst. The worst punishment for me personally, nigga, was being sent in my room, nigga, and not being able to do shit the whole day. So I'm saying, not being able to go nowhere, where everybody's outside having fun, you are stuck inside. You know what I'm saying? That shit's the worst feeling. Because my brain is so hyperactive and shit, I need to be doing fun shit. If I'm stuck in a room, nigga, that shit's the worst punishment. That's the worst punishment for me. So I'm saying, that's the worst punishment. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, guys? That's like the worst punishment, okay? But guys, you see how, like, I was just saying how you have no focus in shit that don't interest you? Like, for example, like shit that don't interest you. So I'm saying, shit that you have no fucking interest in. You see how you can't even focus on those type of tasks and shit? You can't focus at all with doing any of that shit. You can't focus. You can't, you know, chill and do that shit. You literally cannot focus. Your brain's just so wild and so out of control. And so just hyperactive. You cannot focus on that shit. That's just boring as fuck. I cannot focus. You see what I'm saying? See how you can't focus on shit like that? You see? Guys, even like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You see how you can't focus? You say you can't focus on one area when the shit's boring. You know what I'm saying? But when you are interested in something, when you're actually really interested in some shit, or, you know what I'm saying? When you're really interested in some shit, you know, that actually do interest you, you know what I'm saying? On the flip side, you actually will have laser ass focus for the shit that do interest you. You know what I'm saying? You will have laser focus, extreme focus for shit that only interests you. Ain't that shit crazy? See how you, so everything else will not interest you. Would literally have no focus for shit that really is not interesting at all. I don't care if it's a little bit. If that shit ain't interesting, you won't care about that shit. You will literally get bored of that shit. But for the shit that do interest you guys, you will have extreme focus, extreme attention to detail. You see what I'm saying, guys? You have extreme laser focus in the shit that interests you. And you guys will mainly have the insane focus, the insane, you know, insane laser focus on your purpose, guys. That's when you really have laser ass focus. See what I'm saying? When it's your purpose, nigga, you have, just think about it. The shit that you were born to do, right? The shit that you feel like you're born to do, you have laser ass focus in that area. But everything else, like the shit, or just any other thing that interests you, you can have other shit that interests you that you want to do. But mainly that shit is in your purpose. That's when you have laser ass focus. Okay, I'm just breaking down how your brain works right now. I'm gonna talk about how you a genius, but this is like, bro, this is really how your brain will be working. So I'm saying you have no focus in those other areas, but you will have insane ass focus on shit that interests you, mainly your purpose. You see what I'm saying? You have insane focus, insane attention to you be paying the most attention to details and shit with your purpose. You be going straight. You will check every little detail when you're working on your purpose, guys. You'll be checking every little detail. You'll be paying insane attention to detail. See what I'm saying? You'll be paying the most attention to detail when it comes to your purpose. This is why, like, you know what I'm saying? This is why you be so locked in and dialed in, because it's your purpose. It's your passion. You actually enjoy that shit. You know, you actually you enjoy that shit. You feel good about that shit. That shit makes you feel good. You actually like that shit. You actually, all the other shit that you didn't fucking like that shit. But when it comes to your purpose and shit, you actually be so locked in with that shit. You be so dialed in. You know what I'm saying? And when you're working on your purpose, you know what I'm saying? When you're actually working on your purpose, guys, this how laser focus you be in. You know what I'm saying? This how your brain be this how your brain be working. When you working on your purpose, bro, you be so laser focused that nothing around you be existing. Nothing around you even exist. Like nothing around you will even bother you, guys. Literally nothing can affect you. Nothing can even come in. You won't even be paying attention to anything that be happening around you. That's how laser focused you be. When you're doing your purpose, guys, when you're working on your purpose, you be so laser focused that nothing be affecting you. Nothing be affecting you. Literally nothing else exists. It's only your purpose. That's how dialed in you be. That's how you see how your brain works. You literally be laser focused in that area. Nothing else exists. That's how focused you be. Okay? Like me personally, when I be like working on my purpose or like just studying on my purpose and just doing studying on that shit, nigga, I literally will pay the most. I will literally study the shit and get it perfectly to the T. Literally. And I would spend hours on that shit. Hours. And not even get bored. Spent hours studying. I was working on it and not get bored at all, bro. Not even get, that's how, and I'll be literally paying the most attention to details. I will study every move, every shit, everything I need to study. Everything, and I won't, like, I don't get tired of it. I would just, because I know there's more and more to learn. So I just keep on going, bro. That's y'all too. So you guys see how your brain works, guys? I'm just telling you, I'm just breaking down how your brain works. You see what I'm saying? So you have no interest in other shit that don't fucking interest you. But when you really, when it's something you're interested in, and something that's your purpose, mainly your purpose, like, nigga, your focus is insane. You have insane ass focus. Okay, you be having insane ass focus. Okay, and the spiritual reason why, you know what I'm saying, all the other shit that don't be interesting you, you know what I'm saying, is because all that other shit, like I said, like other shit that don't be interesting you and that you have no focus in. Okay, you didn't come here to do that shit. That's why, you know, guys, a lot of you guys aren't really, if you're interested in school, I'm not talking to you, but a lot of you guys who aren't, you know what I'm saying, who aren't really interested in those type of area, you know what I'm saying, those shit, they don't fucking interest you. This is why you have no focus in those areas. You know what I'm saying? You have no fucking focus. And for the shit that do be interesting you, you have laser focus. It's because you came, like I told you guys in my other, like those past 4 videos I made, You came here for a specific purpose. You know what I'm saying? You came here for a specific purpose. So that's why you have insane focus in those areas. That's the spiritual reasoning, because you came here for that specific shit. You came here to do that. You came here to be that shit. So that's why your focus and your attention and your detail is just insanely high when you're in that area. That's how you know that's your purpose, because you have insane focus, insane attention to detail. You will literally study every shit, every detail, and literally to an insane, to an obsession amount. You will literally become obsessed with the shit. See what I'm saying? You will literally become obsessed with the shit. Okay? Okay? And another thing, guys, okay, with you and how your brain works, okay? Because your brain is just so fucking hyperactive, okay? And because your brain and your soul, okay, your soul all throughout your fucking body is so chaotic and just insane being, because you come from a high-ass fucking dimension, a powerful-ass dimension, a high-ass soul. This shit makes you like a fucking loose cannon, okay? It makes you like a wild-ass, you know, a wild-ass fucking animal. This shit makes you a wild-ass animal or a fucking loose cannon. Nobody can do shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can do shit with you. You're just out of control. You know, you do shit out of control. That's why your parents and shit probably. That's why a lot of your parents be like, "Why the everybody else is every other child will you know, do normal shit, but you do the complete opposite. You be the most opposite ass kid. You know, you was probably the most opposite ass kid. Not opposite like that, but like, you know what I'm saying? You like the most out of control. You're hard to deal with. You're hard to like fucking control. Harder like cause you are a loose cannon. That soul that you have is fucking crazy. So that shit makes you a fucking loose cannon. And what I mean about loose cannon is that you're out of control. You're fucking hard to handle. You see what I'm saying? You're hard to handle, nigga. You're hard to handle. You're like a fucking loose ass bull. You know when these bulls, when they be opening the doors and the bulls and shit. You guys ever seen those videos when the bulls be jumping up and down and nobody can control that shit, and it will be chasing them niggas who be having the flag? You're like that, nigga. You are fucking out of control. So that shit makes you a loose cannon. Okay. Your brain, I'm telling you, your brain, it makes you a fucking loose cannon. You're out of control, okay? So, and because of this, like, guys, this shit will make you a wild-ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This shit will make you a wild-ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You are crazy. You're low-key crazy. All chosen ones are low-key. We are actually high-key ass fucking crazy. We're crazy-ass people. We do wild-ass shit. You will be doing wild-ass shit, crazy-ass shit. No, you like to do wild-ass, crazy-ass shit. Let's be real. All chosen ones like to do wild, crazy shit. We like to get wild, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We like to do wild, crazy shit. And you could get wild real quick. See, and like I'm talking about like if you go partying and shit, you would probably be the most wild motherfucker there. You would probably do the most wild shit there. You know what I'm saying? You probably be the most turned and shit. Yes, like guys. And the funny thing is, this is ironic because we like to stay to ourselves a lot. You know what I'm saying? Ain't this shit ironic? The fact that you are a crazy ass loose cannon, this is ironic because we like to stay to ourselves a lot. You know what I'm saying? We like to be alone. We like to, you know, stay to ourselves a lot. But nigga, I'm talking about like once you get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Once you get comfortable around and you go out and do some wild shit, bro, you are the most wildest motherfucker. You like to do, let's be real. I like to do wild shit. I like to be alone a lot. But nigga, when I'm like, guys, when I'm finna do wild shit, I'm gonna go wild, nigga. I'm gonna go all out. You see, and the reason why, you know what I'm saying? The reason why you do this, you see what I'm saying? The reason why you can stay alone and not be bothered with nobody, but you can go out and just go wild and completely the opposite, is because you're an fucking extremist. Okay, all chosen ones are all extremists. We do shit to the extreme, bro. We don't like to do half. We like to go all out, bro. I'm not finna go a little bit in. You know what I'm saying? Even at like I was saying at work, like some of y'all, like you might not even like working and shit. You might not like working, but you're not gonna go and be like a lazy ass nigga at work. You might hate that shit, but you still go all out. You go give it your all. You know what I'm saying? Even with school, you might not fucking like school, but I still give them my all, nigga. I fucking didn't even like that. I didn't even want to do it, but I still didn't quit like a little bitch. I still went all out. You know what I'm saying? I was not gonna, like, that's just how my brain works. I have to go all out. We have to go all out. See what I'm saying? We have to go all out extreme with shit. We are a fucking, that's how our brain is. It's that crazy, bro. We have to go extreme and be extreme with everything. So like with partying and shit, you probably will be one of the most extreme niggas out there, nigga. You probably will be one of the most craziest ones out there. You don't even know that yet. Some of y'all don't even know that. But you guys, that's how your brain is, bro. Some of y'all don't know that, but you will be one of the most crazy ones. Once you're comfortable, I'm not saying you're not comfortable in a comfortable situation, but I'm talking about once you're comfortable with shit, you will go crazy. You will go crazy. You will be one of the most wild motherfuckers. For real, you'll be one of the most wild niggas out here. I'm not even playing. And another thing is like I said, you are extremists. Like, even with beliefs, like I was talking about, like the law of attraction and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why your beliefs are very, this is why it's so powerful. Even with beliefs, like, that's why you used to believe certain shit powerfully, nigga. That's why, like, even like when you had negative belief, you used to believe that shit very powerfully. You used to really believe that shit that's why I told you guys to change your belief, because you're a chosen one. So when you believe some shit, you believe it to the extreme. You see what I'm saying? You believe that shit to the extreme. So that's why I tell you guys to change your belief and may have a positive, because you will actually create that reality extremely. I told you you're extremist. You are an extremist. So you will create a reality like that to the extreme, bro. You will create a reality like that to the extreme. Okay? You will create an extreme ass reality for yourself. Okay? You will create an extreme ass reality. You know what I'm saying? You create shit faster, harder. You know what I'm saying? With your belief. That's why I tell you guys to have good, positive, extreme belief. Nigga, believe the most highest delusional shit. Because you will create that reality anyways. You'll create it faster than most people will. Because your brain is this hyper, like, I'm telling you guys this shit. See what I'm saying? Okay? Okay? And like I said, another thing is, because your brain be like, I know some of y'all could feel this one, right? Because your brain be so hyperactive and just so out of fucking control and just so damn fucking crazy and just so hyperactive, they just keep running it over and over. This shit actually be causing y'all to be talking to yourself a lot. Like me personally, I be talking to myself like 90% of the day. I be talking to myself. I don't give no fuck. I'll sit here and admit that. I be talking to myself damn near all the time. Even like people around me be looking at me like, nigga, what the fuck? I'll be talking. I'll be like, oh shit, because I be doing it so much. Like I say at home, I'll just be talking to myself, and then my brothers and shit, you know what I'm saying, will be looking at me like what the fuck this nigga doing? You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking at, like, I'll be talking to myself a lot. Some of y'all be doing the same shit. Some of y'all be talking to yourself a lot. Some of y'all be talking to yourself way too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? I be doing that shit. Some of y'all be doing that shit. That causes you to talk to yourself a lot because your brain is just so hyperactive. It needs to get out shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told you guys, like majority of the thoughts, that's just mostly your higher self speaking to you. So you just speaking out what the fucking, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the thoughts you be getting be your higher self and shit. It just be talking to you. So a lot of times, like, because you have this hyperactive ass brain, it causes you to talk to yourself a lot. I be talking like 90% of the day. I be talking to myself. Oh, I think it's damn like 95, 98% of the day. I just be talking to myself all day, either in my head, mostly in my head, nigga. I say 99, 90, 100% of the like damn near every single moment of the day, I'm talking to myself. But 90%, I think I be talking out my mouth and shit. 85, like, bro, for real. But that's mostly when I'm